Ross Cotton get it out of his hands. Greg Hire finds it now. Jervis operating late clock, 4 on the shot clock. Cotton has to fire. Big bucket, Bryce Cotton, and the foul.
Fans, you've got to switch on. There's a little loss of momentum from DJ Newble right there. And Nate, we've seen it time and time again this year.
We're one of the loveliest guys you've ever met. Absolute champion.
Hopefully not re-injuring his calf while he does it. And there's Nick Kay doing Nick Kay things, just running in transition. Three-point shooting's been an issue for the Taipans this season. That triple from Newble makes it 3 of 4 to start the game. Great signs early for the Taipans with Nick Kay.
Much better three-point shooting team than what we saw for the majority of the first quarter.
We see that floor spread there as Clint Steindl lets it fly and knocks it down.
Times, I know Mello's leading the league in scoring. Get these other guys involved because we know what Mello brings in late game.
Nick Kay, the smaller Hall trying to contain him. Nick Kay just going to work in the low block.
Crafty, mate, crafty. Got to be, as the Wildcats to cut into that lead even more.
Big bucket for Greg Hire.
DJ Newble, but just put him in the blender there, took the bump, and he's pumped Greg Hire. And lovely to see him back healthy. And they decide that they're going to start to take over. They take over.
To come on if they are going to go at K in the last minute and a half.
Great access there in the Chemist Warehouse coach's corner, and we mentioned Mike Kelly as Bryce Cotton just stone cold. 10 on the shot clock. Cotton inside outside, now Hire has to shoot. Nick Kay went for the throwdown, couldn't get it to go. Lucky roll. No contact with the rim. The Wildcats off and running. Oh, Cotton going downhill. Look at the Jets. Nick Kay operating one out on low. There's the Kevin McHale pump fakes as Nick Kay, little lefty hook. 1 point game. Norton turns on the Jets. He gets on the rim. The Wildcats are in front. That talent spilling over, needing a ninth team there to cater for all the Australian basketball talent. Oh, and Bryce Cotton with a tough finish hoop.
Come on now. Throw from 3. Have the Jets. Their little hesitation there takes large contact from Devon Hall and just overpowers him at the rim. A little hezzy there off the 2-foot stop for the kids watching at home to get the balance.
Lead of the game right here at 3. And the Taipans needing to do it without their 2 leading scorers in Trimble and Newble for the season as Nick Cade stretches that Wildcats lead to 5. His troops to place in D.
Well, that's when the pickup of Mitch Norton becomes really valuable, as we all know. He's capable, as we see him lay it up for a nice bucket there.
The ball now in Cotton's hands. One out with Jared Kenny, his former teammate. The foul called, and the basket counts. The hoop and the harm for Bryce Cotton.
And Willem to a victory. He did it last week versus Brisbane when he went nuts. And
I don't expect that these guys have much left in the tank. Let's find out who's got what, boys.
If you don't mind too, there's Mitch Norton just getting the Wildcats back in front.
Great shots on the weak side.
The Wildcats in control. Norton operating off the pick and the roll. Big bucket, Mitch Norton.
One was fantastic. Take a breath, lock back into the task at hand.
Oh, there's Tommy Jervis just slipping back door on Jawai for the throwdown.
Well, watch it here, the little 2-hand flush from Tommy and just impeding the pass.
First points of the game, coming with a massive 3 at just the right time.
Kay again to finish. Nate just having a hard time staying with Kay off the dribble. We see Koenig, Drew and Walker on the floor. Their first game against their former team, the Wildcats. And there's the experience of Jesse Wagstaff.